a great sounding bass library. Nick and Submission Audio did absolutely great job there, and I could have been more happier with how the bass sits so perfectly in a mix. So let's now open up the plugin and see what's going on there. Whoa, in my opinion, that must be one of the most beautiful artworks I've seen so far with these Submission basses. And as before, we have 3 different outputs: a DI, clean, and grid. Once you decide on the best one for your given situation, then you can always dial these 2 further by clicking on the mixer tab. And it's pretty straightforward. Drive for the amount of distortion. Tone helps you to dial the brightness of the tone, how compressed you want your bass tone to be, and girth to add some chunky low end to it. The next thing we have here is the position knob, which works like a capo, helping you to shift all of the notes below the line to be played on the above string. Humanize to control how humanly you want your lines to be played. And lastly, the Doom button that basically allows you to unleash the hell. And the next page has the key switch map, so you can exactly tell the plugin how every single note should be played and also where on the fretboard by using the fourth option. So let me now show you how to actually do it in a real scenario. For this part, I know I played on the 12th fret. So instead of raising it up, let's do it manually. I'm just going to duplicate these notes and drag it to G8, which is the B string. And then we just got to bring this note and play it on the F8, which is the A string. For the other key switches, this song is pretty straightforward in terms of the use techniques. Only thing I've played around is the hammer pull, which is the A-2. So we have this part. First, I need to force it so it's played on the correct strings. So the first part is played on the A string and then it goes to the G string. Perfect, we're gonna repeat the same thing here. And it's always played with a downstroke and the rest is done with the hammer-ons. So here is how we can do it. A-2, and then we just drag it all the way. Now for this part, it's played using palm mutes, but we don't have that option with the ShinzBass, so we're just gonna leave it the way it is. The last 2 notes meant to be played using slides. So let's just do it as the last thing. Again, I'm just gonna place it in between these 2 notes. So it's gonna go like this and go B-2. If you're not sure if you've done it correctly, you can always have a look at the articulation and you can see the slide trigger to come through. So those are 3 notes and then 4 notes on the A string. Nice. Also, here's a little trick. If you quickly need to write down the exact notes that the bass is playing, then you can always open up the Guitar Pro and then write it here and just export it as a MIDI. We just insert it here and just replace the part that needs to be replaced, which is here. Perfect, and then just some automation with the slides and pull-offs. Slide trigger B-2. So this note is slide, and then this is a hammer-on. So we find a note, put it as B-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go in between and just paste the same one, and we know it's the hammer pull A-2. Perfect. And now, thanks to these automations, we have absolutely killer sounding bass. So that's all for this video. If you're a fan of Nick's bands such as Job for Cowboys, Cephalic Carnage or Havoc, and you're looking for a bass sound that will fit your brutal riffs, then make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description as well. Apart from that, thanks for being here and have a great day.